Today we put on an event as part of our English 143 Film and Culture class, which focuses on blacks in film. The event was a look at black superheroes and how they're portrayed versus their comic book past, and just sort of how those images that we see on the screen play to us in our racially conscious context.
The question that comes to mind for me is, why is the idea of a black superhero so often a joke, right? I'm really struck by how many of those clips play the figure of the black superhero as a joke. Blank Man, Super Dude, the Meteor Man clip, and maybe some others as well.
He's a hero, but he's also a villain. And this sort of ambivalence is something that I've seen in many of the clips that you've shown, and that we would make sort of unique to this black superhero. Even though he's heroic, there are particular ways by which they attempt to undermine his heroism.
You know, the early 60s kind of dealt with a lot of the same characters, but going both ways. So the introduction of major black superheroes and Black Panther and a few others. And then in the 70s, they had blaxploitation characters. The most obvious of which you might know is Luke Cage. And his series was a lot of fun for what it was, but it's similar to the television show Shaft, if any of you are familiar with that.
A second. This is from, I think, the early 70s. This is DC Comics for a brief period in the 70s, replaced one of their iconic characters, Green Lantern, who was a very, very white guy named Hal Jordan. They replaced him with a black man named John Stewart. This is the first issue in which he appears. And it says, introducing an unforgettable new character who really means it when he warns, beware my power.
I chose to do this topic for the class because I actually like comic books myself, and so I felt this was a pretty interesting thing, because I don't even really look at it much in terms of, you know, black superheroes in the comics, and then again in the movies. So I just thought it would be something interesting to find out about as we went along.
We were able to get a lot of expertise from different worlds that all sort of come together in the film genre of black superheroes, if you will.